What's up, guys? Back here in the shop working on the 06 Honda Foreman 500 electric shift here. So on one of the last videos I had said we had issues with the clutch. The screw was seized into the case, so I ended up having to take the entire case off, which I had a video of. Got that out, fixed the screw, in the nut to where it still would work. Had to shave it down quite a bit. And then I had to retighten all the clutch packs. This was the biggest pain in the ass. Parts fell out of here when I took it off. I don't know what this other guy did, but I don't think it was right. And so I got this lubed up now. It's all good. Everything's finally back on. It took me twice. I put the case on there the first time, sealed it all, had it all sealed up, everything, and I looked down and there's the oil, one of the oil pump O-rings was sitting on the ground next to me. It had fallen out of the oil pump. So I had to take the whole thing back apart and put that back in and then redo it all again. But I was noticing whenever I tightened all these bolts down around the edges, the whole case, that it would get more and more difficult, even with this all the way, the most play it can have. When you tighten this all the way down, it's like it makes it bind up the shift. As far as the rod that comes through the engine to the foot shifter, it's like it binds it up for some reason, and you can't get it to move if you don't. So I had to re-torque these suckers like 50 different times just to get it finally to where it was a happy medium of a little stiff, and adjust this. That's all good. I went back into the valves here, went ahead and checked those again. Those are now good. Readjusted those. So now with this project, we have actual shifting and we have running. So I put in the air box, and I bought a new filter for this bike. It's sitting over there. This here is beyond me. Every Honda I've ever dealt with, this thing here that comes off of this one, this is not the right filter, I don't think, for this. I had to put a rubber gasket up underneath this one, and they had this style is what they had, this K&N, which I did clean and try and reinstall, but it's kind of like, it's not flat on the edges here, you see? So when it would go in there, this thing's basically hard plastic up under here, so it wouldn't tighten down at all. So I wanted it not to get ruined running it with no filter for right now, just to run it here and there. Oops. But anyway, that's all in there. I will be snorkeling it again. We'll get to that down the road, but air box is pretty good, and we'll dielectric grease the lid before we're done. It'll probably be like the last thing we do. If I can get that clip on, thank you. All right, so back to the bike real quick. Okay, so we do have a couple issues. So of course, right, we would have issues. I need a fan. I think I'm going to strip one off of the parts bike I have on the side over here. Old Honda 400 Foreman. Let's see. The reverse is not working electrically. So, and the cable is jammed up, it seems. This is all jacked up here. This brake cable and the reverse cable is not really pulling in well. Like, it's not moving in there, so I think it's jammed. It won't pull the lever. And then there's a little sensor down here, and I'm not positive But I think it is for this right here. Wait, is the thing, here's the sensor over here. Right there. I don't know what plug's on there. I could have swore that that was the reverse, to know if it's, you know, and you're pulling that lever or something. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. I got to do a little bit more research, but I don't see a reverse sensor as far as like on some of the videos they'll show it's above the actual arm, but I don't see anything electrical there. Nope. So anyway, so we got to fix the reverse now. I'm sure there'll be something else, and we get a fan and whatnot. But just to show you where we're at, we got it running. So it cranks right up. Let me turn the gas on. Sorry. I am gonna have to also fix this because I ran it a little while the other night, and this got kind of hot, and it started this gas, the stuff I did to seal the exhaust from JB Weld, I believe it was, is not holding up. So we're gonna have to probably put something else on there. But we'll see what happens. Maybe it needed a cure, so maybe after it cooled, it hardened up. But it runs good. So we do have, so you show them, we have first gear, tires are moving. Second, third, we'll do it fourth, fifth. Yep, fifth gear, fourth. We're in third, second, first, neutral. I just can't get it to do reverse. So if I push this in, pull any on this, and hit down, it's not doing anything. But as far as it will, you can shift it into neutral, but I mean reverse. But then it starts to blink like there's an issue. So I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But shouldn't be a big deal. We're back in neutral. No blinking. So I don't think anything's wrong with the sensor here, the crank angle sensor. You know, so it seems to be good. So we're not going to order one of those. I just ordered a battery because this one's out of another bike. And once that gets in, we'll install that. I'm going to figure out the reverse issue, this exhaust BS, and just start going from there. The winch needs to be hooked up. The back brake is basically locked up. The armature will not move, so I might be busting into those also to at least get it, you know, I don't know if I'm going to get a pad, but if I open it up, I might as well, I figure. Probably going to have to take it apart and go from there. See what's up. But it's coming along though, guys. Appreciate y'all watching. Hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and you know, there'll be more videos to come. This is just a quick one, real quick, just to get you updated on what's going on with everything. And I'll post these as soon as I can. So hopefully it's not too long after I've already done this. Lots to come on this though, and also the Ranger. We have progress on that, but I'm doing separate ones for that. But anyways, guys, look here at the Alpha Pack shop. This is Patrick, and I'll see y'all next time. Later.